Hey guys, welcome or welcome back, or if you're new, hi, my name is Laura. Today we are going to meet the author of the Windy City series and the spin-off in her own league. I'm bringing my own copy with me to sign. We were allowed to bring just one book from home. I haven't read this one because I still had 3 books left in the Windy City series, but I saw comments of people saying that you do not need to read those books in order to understand this one, but this series obviously has a lot of background information. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to read those 3 books first and then the spin-off, or if I'm going to read In Her Own League and then just continue the Windy City series. But that's a problem for later. I've already been doing a lot this morning. I filmed a PR unboxing, which is already on TikTok, which also included this outfit. Look how cute. She's from Umaya. Adorable. I just finished filming a summer TBR YouTube video. I'm going to be reading books in this vlog. We're going to meet an author. And I'm about to unbox my Illumicrate editions of the Bridgerton series. She came in yesterday. I waited a whole entire year just to receive these books. Let's unbox her. I love it. Ooh, let's see. I think the Bridgerton series is so incredibly good. And when I saw that Illumicrate was doing another print of their Bridgerton collection, I knew I had to get them. This was one of my final shots to get them, because people who are reselling these books online, that's just insane. They're like asking 300 to 800 euros or dollars for this set. So I'm not gonna pay that much money. I'm sorry. Look how cute she is. Oh, this is stunning. They do not have a dust jacket or artwork on the inside. I'm now seeing they also aren't signed, unfortunately, but that's okay. I think the covers are stunning enough on their own. These are actually pretty small hardcovers. This is my preferred book size, to be honest. I'm going to unwrap them all now, and then we need to see if we can make some space on my shelves, because we recently did a whole video on these shelves. And you girls saw that we didn't have a lot of space left anymore. So we need to make a little bit of room for the Bridgertons. I will not be touching any of these books, but I will make a change here in my fantasy section. They'll be most pretty up here, I believe. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's unbox these babies. They are gorgeous. Oh wow. This is so random now. We have Bridgerton, The Green Bone, Shatter Me, The Poppy War, and the Cruel Prince series. Ugh. Definitely not my best work, but at least all is in there. It's just for now, okay, babies? It's just for now.
Yes.
Thanks for coming. Of course. Do you have to travel far? Okay, not far. Good. Good. Come on over. I love your color combo. It's so pretty. Okay, one sec.
There's a heat wave coming up, so we're all just preparing and cooling down our homes. It's been exactly a week since I met Liz Tomforde. I went to Amsterdam. These past couple of days I've been sick, unfortunately, so I couldn't film any of those days, but I'm going to talk about the event just before I'm going to school, because today I'm going to find out if I'm going to graduate before the summer. Inshallah. It is 10 in the morning and already so warm, but let's talk about the event. There was a very long line outside of the bookstore. So many people showed up to meet the author and sign our books. You had to buy a ticket for the event, and a ticket was buying a book. It was organized by Love Books, so you either had to buy the translated version of Mile High or In Our Own League. This was the more expensive option, but Mile High was already sold out, unfortunately, literally within a minute. So I did buy the Dutch version of In Our Own League, and I also took my own copy of In Our Own League with me to sign. The Dutch version was 25 euros. It is signed, but I'm not going to read there because I have the English version. So I already sold the book. I saw a lot of people trying to profit off the signed editions. So I sold the book online for less than I bought it, because now it can go to someone who wants to read it and also want a signed copy. This is the signed edition that I want to keep. I started reading the book during my train ride, but the people in line at the event told me, yo, just go read the other books first because you will get a whole lot more background stories. So I'm going to DNF the book for now and continue the Windy City series and then just hop into In Our Own League. So like I said, it's been a few days and I've been treating myself to a graduation gift. A pre-graduation gift, to be exact. I am currently reading Hidden Pictures. This is a psychological thriller or horror story. What's so fun about this book is that you will have the drawings that the kid in the story makes, and they just keep being worse because he has this imaginary friend and she's pretty scary. So I'm excited to continue this book. And these are the other books. To continue the book haul, we have The Bodyguard, Audrey and Bash Are Just Friends, Rumors and Whiskey. This is from Victoria Aveyard. I absolutely love the Bourbon Boys series, and this is her newest series. The hardcover version of A Stage Set for Villains, and a fantasy dystopian book, We Who Will Die. So we got horror, thriller, adult romance, young adult romance, rom-com, and fantasy. I'm bringing Hidden Pictures on my Kindle to school because afterwards I'm meeting up with one of my book besties. She lived in Valencia for 6 months and now she's back. So we're going to catch up and just meet at the cafe that the first time we hung out. We actually met at college during our introduction week. I was a year above her, but I dropped out of that study and she's about to finish next year, inshallah. And we were bonding over books because she knew me from book talk, so... You see where the whole book community is bringing us? It's bringing the women together. Guys, I just found out I'm gonna be graduating. Last week when I went to school, there was a little issue. There was a possibility that one of my grades wasn't going to be acceptable, and that was out of my reach, you know? Like, I already know which grade I was gonna get. I already knew I passed all my tests and finals and just my internship and whatever. But there was just a slight chance something went wrong with my internship at my school, so not me. But alhamdulillah, everything went well. I just got the news and... I'm done with school. I'm done with school, y'all. My sweet mentor from school filled in the reports. I have to wait yet another week for it to be definite. But she told me the green light, y'all. She told me I passed. I absolutely love the educational field and working at schools with kids. Unfortunately, I cannot find a job in a year. There aren't many open spots here. So inshallah, when I move to the bigger city, there will be more choices. But that's okay for now because I also found another job that still makes me be eligible to work with children. I don't really know the English words. It's like when you drop your kids off before school and after school, and also when you are working, like you're taking care of their kids. My mind is completely blank. I'm just really happy at the moment. Anyways, I'm still going to be doing the same kind of tasks, just with younger kids than what I'm doing now. Now I'll be working with babies and children from the ages of like 0 till 4, maybe 5 years old. Yeah, alhamdulillah. I want to treat myself and buy me another graduation gift and also take myself out on a date. I think it's been years since I actually went out and had dinner with me, myself and I. The first time I did that, I was in England. We were in Oxford with school and I decided to extend my trip in England and went to London as well. I was supposed to be there with one of my best friends, but unfortunately due to bad weather, her flight got cancelled. So I was alone in London. That was pretty terrifying, but I made the best of it. I went to the musical The Lion King. Made me tear up. I loved it. Went book shopping, sightseeing. A few other people from my year were extending the trip as well. So I met with some of them to have a little bit of lunch. But yeah, I also had to like entertain myself and had dinner by myself. And that was so scary in the beginning. And when I came back home, I was like, why don't I do this more often? It's been years. I enjoy doing stuff alone and on my own at the moment. But it's like, I don't know, something is still holding me back. Like for example, going out for dinner. And one thing that's at the top of my bucket list for solo date ideas is actually go to the movies on my own. So many people do this. They love it. I'm just afraid. I don't know what it is. Why can't I go to the movies by myself? There are so many movies at the cinema that I want to see, yet other people aren't interested in it. And then I just don't go. Then I have to wait until it's on Netflix or Prime or whatever. Yeah, maybe I'll do that this summer. Maybe I will go. That will be a cute idea, right? Anyways, before I keep rambling, my cheeks are hurting from smiling. I did receive a book gift card for my birthday last month, so I might be coming out with some books. As my physical TBR is actually exploding, I may need to save it. And I actually want to go and see if I can find some cute long necklaces. You know, like this is the only necklace I keep wearing, but I want more of these that are longer. So that's a side quiz we may or may not do. The weather is so incredibly lovely at this moment. I'm at the park now and everybody is just happy. And I did go out of my way and spend my gift card on books. But let me show you. I got the hardcover version of Yesteryear. I've seen this book everywhere. This is one of those books that you either hate or you're gonna love. I've heard that the female main character is insufferable. My name is Natalie Heather Mills and I was perfect at being alive. I don't know if this is literary fiction, if it's a mystery, but I'm so curious about this story. It's about a trad wife who is also an influencer. It's a story about tradition, fame, faith, womanhood, and Natalie wants to escape this life by any means possible. The cover immediately drew me in and yeah, I'm adding this to my summer TBR. Then I also bought a Mordoku. This is a murder mystery puzzle book. So this is just a new hobby to try out where you're going to solve a murder. Well, 80 murders actually. So you get a bunch of people at, in this case, a masked ball, and they all get a little explanation with them on where they were in the room when there was a murder. I've been trying out different hobbies. Like a few weeks ago, I started painting on numbers, painting by numbers, and that was so much fun, but I'm not going to be painting like what am I going to do with 80 paintings? And doing crosswords puzzles is fun and all, but I want to try something new, and that's
this murder mystery puzzle book. So we will see how I enjoy this. I also wasn't filming anything last week because my husband gifted me his old PS4 because he has the PS5. Girls, let me tell you, I'm gonna become a gamer girly. Like, I never knew the hype around gaming, you know, because it's mainly a male-dominated hobby. But it is so much fun. Like, I spent hours upon hours behind my PlayStation playing Hogwarts because that was the only game alongside another action game and FIFA that my husband had, and he gave those to me. So it was really fun playing Hogwarts. I'm halfway through already. Like, I did not touch a single page last week. But I've been looking for cozy games to play. So last weekend we also bought Sims and Minecraft. My husband and I are going to play Minecraft together, you know, build our own homes, since in this economy we cannot get our own place. And Sims just to have a small game that you could play whenever and wherever without too much action, because, well, I do not want to get like addicted to playing video games. I say that while almost finished with Hogwarts, but that's besides the point. So yeah, I just found a bunch of new hobbies to do, and it's a lot of fun, you know. I just sat at one of my favorite matcha cafes and I was reading Hidden Picture by Jason Rekulak. I don't know why it's taking me 2 weeks to pick it up again, but there hasn't been a single page in this book that disappointed me. Like, I know this is going to be such an incredibly good book, which is why I did not want to sit at home and just go outside at the park and read this book because, whoa. This is a psychological thriller and horror story in one. This is about a young woman who was an addict and she's following the steps to recovery, you know, like she has been sober for 18 months, good for her, and now she's taking on a job as a nanny of this boy who seems normal, but after spending some time with him, she's noticed that he's making these drawings that are actually pretty scary. I believe he's 5 years old, and 5-year-old kids actually just make scribbles, you know, like they don't make full-on drawings. This kid does, but he doesn't just draw like trees or a duck or a bunny. No, he's he's drawing a woman being murdered, being dragged through the forest. He has this imaginary friend and people are actually starting to worry about him. Parents are trying to cover it up and just act as if it's the most normal thing ever. They do not want to get into it. They are very rich, by the way. But this nanny, she's like, hey, well, I don't think this is normal, this behavior. And these drawings might actually be connected to a murder that happened in that house 80 years or something ago. And let me tell you, these drawings are actually pretty crazy. So far, this is such a good book. This is one of those drawings